YouTube? It is 2020, and I know that a lot of people are gonna be like spitting a lot of trash, okay? Spitting, talking, whispering, whatever it is. Gonna be talking trash about me because it's literally been a year and I've only posted 3 videos. But if you're interested to figure out, you know, where have I been, why it took you so long, even though there's probably not a good legitimate reason, stay tuned. New Year's, you guys. So, all right, let's get straight to it because I hate when people keep rambling. Like, it's annoying. All right, let's get straight to the point. So, I stopped making videos because of life, okay? My husband and I, we were living with my parents, and my mom likes her house to be a certain way, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I would hope everybody would want their house to look a certain way, you know, clean obviously. And my setup was in my parents' dining room. But at that time, I had a little baby. I don't remember how old he was, but he was little. He was little enough to be waking up every 2 to 3 hours during the day and at night. And the whole setting up and putting down like every day, like I was not for that. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. And then along with doing videos, I was going to school, trying to be a super mom. I was driving like an hour away from school and was trying to breastfeed, mind you now, and pumping on the road. And yeah, I was going to school, I was working, I was taking care of a baby, my firstborn, Bryson, and it was just too much, and I just completely gave up on it. By the way, if you hear some noise in the background, it's my kids. And yes, kids. Yeah. So that's another thing that happened in my life. I was going to school and I was doing too much because I was going to 2 different schools, trying to do 2 different things. And you know what, you guys? Okay, I'm gonna set this camera down because I've been looking for my tripod and I can't find it. My arm is burning. It's burning. I gotta put the camera down. Hold on. Woo. Okay. Let's do this view. This view is gonna have to do it. The door's open. Welcome to my awesome backdrop. Okay. So sorry, my story is all over the place because I don't even know where to start. I'm literally everywhere. So okay, spring 2019, I was trying to, you know, keep going to school, and I have been doing a lot of Steve Harvey inspiration. And something just came over me. I was about to drive to school and I was like, you know what, no, I can't do this. This is not what I want to do. Like, I was trying to finish my bachelor's degree. I'm still gonna finish, but at that time, like, I was just going through some things, and I just mentally, I could not keep going, I guess. Bless you. And so I was literally driving on my way to school, and I turned around. I was like, I'm not going. So I decided to work instead of going to school, because when you're young and dumb and you know you don't listen to your parents, you know they say obedience is better than sacrifice. You know, I got into some like debt before I even got married, and then bills just kind of piled up, blah, 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 blah. All right, that's that. All right, so I quit school 2019 of January. Not really quit. I mean, I paused. That's what we're gonna say. I paused for a second. And then after that, I got freaking pregnant again. It was, honestly, it was like a huge surprise. My mom kept asking me like, have you got your period yet? Got your period yet? I'm like, yeah, chill. Like, I just got on my period January. I think it was like 9th or 8th or something like that. I don't know. And I was just telling her, you know, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Just like, why do you keep asking me, you know? And then February comes around and still no period. And I'm like, what happened? So I took a test, and yeah, the girl was pregnant. I told my husband about it. He was like, nah. So all that happened, and I was trying to keep it a secret. Not really a secret, but I guess so. I was trying to keep it on the low because I was still trying to grasp my mind around everything that was going on. Like, I already had one baby, and now I'm about to have another baby. And just so you know, my newborn baby, or new baby, he will be 3 months this month, and then my oldest will be 20 months. So you can do the math with how far they are in age, which is not much at all. So yeah, that happened. And then we finally decided to move. And then we moved in September. Yeah, September, but I was still kind of with my parents because I was trying to work until like I couldn't work anymore when I was pregnant. And then I had my baby. He was born October 9th, 2019. And precious baby, and I will have a separate video of that, you know, just talking to you guys about the differences between the two pregnancies and what the heck happened with me and this one, because some of my friends know like what happened. Like, a lot of people don't know. Like, let's just say that things happen, okay? But anyway, so we moved, and then we moved back to Rock Hill. And if anybody doesn't know, that's South Carolina, or reside in South Carolina. And the place that we were in, okay, I'm gonna insert videos and pictures, because the first place that we were supposed to move into was trash. Like, the cleaning lady didn't do what she was supposed to do. It was a mess, you guys. Like, the blinds were dirty. There was dog hair. There was rat poop. It was just bad, okay? So then anyway, we got some of that kind of resolved, and then they let us move into another unit of theirs. We didn't fully commit, like, move in that first place that I just told you about. We just kind of looked around. We're like, no, definitely not. And then we moved to another unit, townhome, and it seemed nice, you know? But then after a while, you start kind of figuring out, like, okay, this place isn't all like it's up to be. So all they did was, okay, we're gonna have to like pause for a second. Okay, so this is a completely different angle. I had to pick up my baby, so he's gonna be sitting here with me, and it's getting mad hot in here. I don't know, I thought it was cute to wear the sweatshirt, and it's not right now because I'm hot. So hopefully I'm not glistening too much. Okay, so where did I stop? I don't even remember. Okay, so with the new place. So after a while, like I said, I started seeing flaws with the townhome. And then y'all, okay. First of all, I never even knew what rodent, rat, mice, whatever poop looked like in the first place, okay? I didn't know. Like, with the first place we were in, like, I opened the drawer and it was broke or whatever, but I thought it was just like black stuff. Like, I didn't know, you know? I was like, okay, whatever. And then when my husband came up behind me and he told me, like, oh, that's rat poop, I was like, that's what? I said, oh, heck no, I can't deal with this. So then we went to the other place, and one night we came home late from my parents' house because they lived like an hour away. And my husband, he had ate cereal late, and then he left his bowl in the sink. Okay, I went downstairs, checked it out, and I was like, there's black stuff in this bowl. So I called my husband down, freaking out, because I kind of figured what it was, but I wanted that confirmation, like, okay, what is this, you know? So he told me, like, it was, you know, mice poop or whatever. And y'all, ever since then, I had not been okay mentally. And I know for some people, you know, if you grew up with that, or if you're living in that condition now, you know, whatever the case may be, for me, that was not okay. And I know for a lot of people, it would not be okay. I was terrified. My anxiety was bad. I was always like, I would never even walk in the kitchen fully before actually going into the kitchen. Like, I'm like this on the wall, like trying to feel for the light, turn the light on, right? And then I would like peep, you know, trying to figure out, like, oh my God, like I've never seen it, but it always left its droppings, okay? So I'm constantly having to clean up the kitchen thoroughly, real good, no crumbs left out ever. So that was stressful. Like, I have, you know, 2 babies that I'm having to take care of, and trying to thoroughly clean this thing all the time, you know, every single day. Like, can't even eat my food before, you know, having to clean up everything first, you know. Like, that's just how I felt. And I don't want to like really go into too much depth with that. Just know that I was not happy about that at all. I was really scared. I've never dealt with that ever in my life, and don't feel the need to have to deal with that. You're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just call pest control? And I did call pest control. You know, I put in my work order 3 times actually, and no one ever came. I even went in the office and spoke to the property manager, and she, I mean, I don't know, but I just know it was never done. So with that being said, we moved. And I know my husband probably thinks like, this girl is crazy, like it's just a freaking mouse. Like, nah, it's not just a mouse, you guys. Like, kids gonna be crawling on the floor and stuff. Like, I don't know if that thing crawling around everywhere. And you know, even if we were to trap it, who's to say there's not more? And catch this, it was under the stove. So I don't know if you guys have the stoves where like, you like can pull it up and then you can like clean it or whatever. Cause I had saw droppings under there. I'm like, y'all, just thinking about it, just, oh my God, it literally makes my heart beat so fast. Cause it's just, that experience is, it was bad. It was so bad. And I don't know, you know, like they say, everything that looks good isn't always better or good. And nah, couldn't deal with it, not with my kids. And we moved in October. And I know you're thinking like, oh, you broke your lease. Like, I know you had to pay a lot of money. So initially it was going to be like almost $2,000 to get out of the apartment complex, which I felt was unfair because the property manager again was just like, you know, it's natural for any rodent to come into any unit. And I'm like, well, y'all got rodents in every unit because you had one in the last one. Just now. But luckily we were able to find another apartment complex that it was like the management was the same, like the same corporate office. You know, they buy different apartment complexes, so we didn't have to pay for that. Thankfully, everything pretty much transferred over. So I'm in a new place, and for the most part, that's pretty much it. The setting up and putting down and getting just with the baby, working, school, moving. And you guys, this is my first time like being on my own in a sense. Like in college, I've always had a roommate, obviously. You know, I lived in a dorm, and then I've just always had a roommate. And then even after that, I, you know, got married. So in a sense, I've never lived on my own. And this is my first time having my own place. So it's a big adjustment. As my friends would say, being an adult is ghetto. Like, it's a lot of responsibility. I really want to get back into doing this YouTube and, you know, really giving you guys some content. I've decided to do more with this channel. I'm not going to be doing just beauty products. I want to do lifestyle, because every time my friends ask me like, you know, what's been going on with you, and I always say nothing, but then I have like a long story, like a real long story of things that's been going on and happening. And it's like, okay, maybe I do have some like life. You know, I got a life or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna do some lifestyle things. You know, now that I'm a mommy of 2, like things with that. So I think I said vlogging a little bit. And yeah, if you guys have any content that you want me to put out there, let me know. If you have any questions or whatever the case may be, or whatever it is, let me know. Let me know. It's 2020, and I'm really excited, like being in front of the camera. I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm just excited to finally have my own place and be consistent. That's something that I've put out there on my Facebook, is 2 words for my New Year's resolution. I don't know if you guys believe in resolutions anymore, but I do it anyway, because resolutions are just goals, whether they're long-term or short-term, and everybody needs a goal. You have something to live for. One of my words is manifest. and consistency. I have an issue with being consistent with things, except for love. That's one thing that I can definitely be consistent with. But when it comes to just certain things, I tend not to be consistent. So I really want to work with that, this channel included. So I'm gonna try. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really set goals, like resolutions like that. I just have words so that way I can build around that. So yeah, guys, that's enough rambling for today. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you forgive me in a sense. Sorry. I am gonna have more videos coming out for you guys to see. And yeah, subscribe, like this video, share the video. Again, my channel is Shaded by Beauty, and that's how you know it's been a while. Just like, how do I freaking end this video? But yeah, thank you guys for your support, and we will see you next time. What's up, YouTube? I'm back. I'll be saying some Are you serious right now? Bye. And you woke up Josiah.